Following on from the previous video, we were on the topic of negative numbers. So to teach them negative numbers, start out by drawing two bubbles like this. So if you have something like -3 take away 7, then tell them that this is your starting position. So you start at -3 somewhere around here. So this is your start. This is your direction. Positive, you go to the right. Negative, you go to the left. So you would then go to the left. And then this one here is your number of steps. So you're going back 7 steps. So if from here to here is 3, then make 7 to be somewhere around here. So this will be take away 7, and then ask them where they will end up. So they will struggle for a bit. So let them struggle for a while. If they get stuck, then start drawing in the steps, but try to avoid the steps. So if you have something like 3 and then -7. So tell them that your starting position will be somewhere around here. Let's say this is 3. So this is your start. This is your start, and then your direction would be -7 steps. So for them to go all the way to 7, for them it's actually quite difficult to do. So if they struggle with this, then tell them that they can take 3 steps back to 0, and then ask them how many more steps they would need to take in order to take 7 steps. So hopefully they can make it in one go, but a lot of kids they will struggle on this bit here. So take it back to 0, and then from 0 ask them how many more steps they would need to take. In this case, they would need to take another 4 steps to the left. So that would be -4. And then in the case of, let's say in the case of 2 take away, let's say -3. So in this case here, tell them that, well, this here you would start at 2. Let's say 2 is here. You start at 2. Take away negative. Take away, normally you go to the left, but because it's a take away and negative, tell them that they need to take. Well, tell them that, well, normally take away you go to the left, but when you minus a minus, then you've got to flip this arrow. So you need to go to the right. So in effect, they have to remove this minus and put it out here, and then 2 negatives makes a positive. But then really emphasize, really emphasize that when you minus, you go to the left, but because you minus a minus, so you've got to flip this. Actually emphasize this bit here. Try to animate it with your hands. Try to actually flip the arrow, because by them seeing the action, it helps them to remember. So in the case of 2 minus -3, tell them that you start here, and then normally when you take away, you go to the left, but because you've got a minus, a minus and a minus, then you've got to flip this and emphasize this. Actually try and somehow animate this arrow, flipping it all the way around here. So it turns out to be, tell them to remove this and then put it out here, so it becomes a plus. So it becomes 2 plus 3. So ask them where they will end up. The important part is to emphasize that when you minus a minus, the arrow flips to the other side. Okay, and also if you have a plus, let's say 2 plus -3, just tell them that it feels uncomfortable having a negative in this second bubble. So remove the minus, and because the minus is more powerful than the plus, it overtakes the plus and it becomes a minus. So it becomes 2 minus 3. So in the case of this, in the case of plus a negative number, tell them that it feels uncomfortable having a negative in here. They will need to take it out. Okay.